Imagine your mum has a fall, and then imagine those 1 in 4 people in our National Health Service who are from overseas aren't there anymore. And you remember that the people who are working in this country from other countries are hard-working, caring and decent, just like the rest of us. Are there pressures caused by immigration? Yes, there are. Should they be tackled by politicians providing the infrastructure? Yes, of course, they must be. But this is about what kind of a country we are. Setting false, low targets, as Theresa May has done, as Paul Nuttall endorses, doesn't put Britain first. It's about appeasing the Farages of this world, rather than doing what is right by British business, by British health service, by British farmers, by the British economy.
Thank you very much indeed, Tim Farron. And we're just going to...
There are demands all over Wandsworth. Nearly half the inmates are foreign, and many can't speak English.
Are you from Romania? Romania?
So many Romanians.
I'm from Romania, Bucharest.
Like Nicolae and Raduta. They say they've served their time but are waiting to be deported.
3 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago, we finished my punishment. You know, let me go home.
Do you want to go back to Romania?
Yes, I want to go back. I don't want to come back here never.
I'm from Romania, but it doesn't matter where you're from. Human rights are human rights.
Because I don't have hot water, no TV.
But not everyone wants to go home. This is Giesel.
There is very worse in this prison.
Unhappy with his room, but proud of his crimes.
What were you in for?
Pickpocketing.
How much were you stealing a day?
2,000 or 3,000 per day.
£3,000 per day out of people's pockets?
Yeah. And I am feeling proud of it.
You're proud of it?
Yeah, I'm going to do it again.
What, here in the UK?
I might come here in UK as well. I don't know how, but I'm going to try and come here again.
To pickpocket?
Yeah, because here you make a lot of money.
Astonishing story.
The investigation has discovered girls are being repeatedly trafficked to Scotland by Eastern European organised crime gangs. One Slovakian girl was discovered to have been trafficked to Glasgow 3 times. Others have been sold to Asian crime gangs and forced into sham marriages. And the pursuit of profit has opened up diverse forms of trafficking, as Sam Poling reports.
What you're watching is an illegal organ deal.
And how much do you want?
45,000
euros or sterling.
This Romanian is selling the kidney of the woman beside him. He says she's his wife.
I know the doctor is okay. He's very good in Romania, doctor.
Is he?
Yeah.
He does these transplants all the time.
People are now the second most lucrative criminal commodity next to drugs, sold for labour or sexual exploitation and for their organs. We discovered criminal gangs are now targeting specific areas of Scotland for the selling of women trafficked from abroad.
There's a clear link between Eastern European crime gangs who have human trafficking as one of the things that they do, but links with organised Asian crime gangs in Glasgow. So the Eastern European crime gangs will provide the victims, and the Asian crime gangs here will provide the accommodation.
I went to Slovakia to try and track down some of the victims, including one girl who was trafficked twice previously to Glasgow. But when we get to the house, we're in for a shock.
Where is she gone?
Glasgow, maybe she's back to Glasgow.
You think your daughter may have been trafficked back to Glasgow?
Other victims also appear to have been trafficked again.
So we know now that there are 3 girls currently missing who are back in the UK in Glasgow.
Yes.
And inside this house, this girl was sold for a sham marriage by a family member. The marriage allows the groom, commonly Pakistani or Indian, to apply for UK residency, as he's now married to an EU citizen.
OK, so if I start to ask the questions I really want to ask, the men are going to get very angry.
And doing his business.
This is a transit house where victims are kept before being transported to Glasgow for sham marriages. How many girls would have come to that house?
Oh, come on, a lot.
How, what, 5, 10, 100?
More than 100.
Really?
Yeah, really.
I searched Scotland's marriage records and found numerous suspicious marriages between young Eastern European brides and older Asian men, with the same addresses being used on multiple occasions, and yet little trace of any of the couples living there. Europol, the EU's law enforcement agency, confirmed Scotland was now being specifically targeted by the trafficking trade. Samantha Poling, BBC News.